In this video, we are going to output the data that we calculated previously in our workflow. To do this, we'll go to the In-Out menu. It's also in our Favorites menu, and click Output Data. We'll then go and drag that onto our workspace, and it automatically created a line for us. We want to write our data to a file. So we're going to click this arrow and say that we want to put it in a file. And I want to put it in Documents, where I will call it chi-frequency.csv. Now, I'm going to go and look at these options, but when I called it a .csv, some reasonable assumptions were made on my behalf. Max records per file, I don't need a maximum, I can leave that blank. The file format is comma delimited text. There are lots of other options here, but we want comma delimited. That's what .csv, a comma separated value file, is. The delimiter should be a comma, which is what it defaults to. The first row should contain the field names, so it should say name, year, female, male, female percent, male percent, all of that. Should output fields be quoted? This doesn't terribly matter in this file, but basically what this is asking is if you have some text that contains a comma, you'll need some way to indicate whether that comma is within the text or is separating different columns. Your quote output field will be anything between two of this symbol, so between a pair of double quotes. Should be treated as a value, ignore it if there are any delimiters present. Code page is just a data format, default is fine. For line ending style, this is not terribly important, although we do want to uncheck write BOM. That's just a weird quirk of some Windows things that you just don't want on there. And once we have this, we've got everything that we need down and happy, so we can click Run. It runs. We'll click this, and there is no output, so it won't tell us anything special. But if we go into our folders, and we'll find there is a CSV file named chi-frequency here that I am going to open up with Notepad, where we will see name, year, female, male percent, chi 1926-0601, exactly the kind of thing we wanted. We can also just open it in Excel, which will be able to easily turn the commas into column separators.